welcome to our Tuesday night. Who knows what the heck you're going to get, but tonight's Ask Us Anything. I'm Gregg from In5D, and Allie will be here shortly. Peculiar incident just popped up, and the timing was impeccable. So it's almost like there was maybe an attack or something, but uh, you know, those who shine the brightest are the easiest to find when you are putting out positive information and trying to make a difference in this world. And, Allie and I have been attacked so many times. We'll get through this too. But her computer, the BitLocker thing came up where I'm going to help her afterwards, after we complete this show. Oops. Up.
Trying to get myself in. You're trying to get me in. I'm trying to get myself in. Hello.
You're back. It worked.
I turned the computer off and on again.
Thank you, universe.
But I have just asked GB, what is it called? I just asked that, and it's shown me how to do it. So we both need to do that to find the product key.
Yes.
And we've got our computer up and running. We both need to do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We both do, because that's exactly what happened before my computer died on me the last time, and I'm still.
This computer's newish, isn't it? It's like 6
It
months.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is only like 6 months old or so.
Yeah.
It makes you think too, and it might be a lesson for all of us to make sure that your important files are backed up.
You can show me how to do that, maybe. Because
I have a 2 terabyte flash drive. It's only about that big. Plugs into your USB, and you just transfer the files there, and it's pretty easy to do.
I've done all that before, and you show me how to do it. And then when I try and open up those files, the file is empty. So I just don't know.
No. Sometimes it wasn't your fault. It was just a cheap USB flash drive. That's what I think. The one I have right now, I did get it on Temu, which fucked up my last computer with the RAM I bought. But
yeah,
the ratings on the flash drive, the 2 terabyte flash drive that I have, were good, and it still works fine. So I'll send you that link. So just real quick, I have 2 videos premiering tomorrow, although people on In5D Patreon and In5D.VIP have already seen one of them. And that's the hidden Super Bowl decode. And I saw in the chat, Chrissy saw it after I uploaded it to Patreon. So, there's a lot of great information, just like that rock and roll, the history of the music industry and rock and roll. A lot of good stuff in this Super Bowl one that will make you think. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm also releasing tomorrow a video. It's a Three Stooges version of 11 Things the Bible Bans But You Do Anyways. And I'll play a short clip of that right now. Hang on. If I can find it. Oh, I don't have that for tomorrow, but I do have this. I can share this instead. This was pretty cool. This is some of the stuff I've been doing on AI, and it's so fun because I'll show you. I made Edgar Casey come to life, and at the end of this video, I brought light beings to life as well. So here, let's check it out.
Edgar Cayce, also known as the Sleeping Prophet, correctly predicted the stock market crash and the Great Depression of 1929, the beginning of World War II, and many earth changes of modern times. Cayce is also considered to be the father of holistic medicine by JAMA, the prestigious medical journal. The following is a list of the most memorable Edgar predictions.
So that was pretty cool. And you start out with this still picture of Hinty.
If you go to the more info section of this video, you'll find additional maps, pictures, and videos that support Cayce's predictions. That's it for now. This is Gregg from In5D.
But these light beings are so cool, and when you watch that, it's as if you feel like it's something that's going to happen, and it's creating that reality. I just noticed the time on the video was 4:44. Now, this is, I just want to go through this one too. And I got to put it out there, I'm not perfect, obviously. I'm far from it. Thank God the hottest goddess loves me for just who I am. But I got tagged on this video earlier today by a friend of mine, Mikey. And like I said, I'm not perfect, but I hesitate on sharing this, but this was a karaoke I did years ago at this one bar, and I'm singing Superman by Eminem. I'll just play a little of it.
Impressive, actually. I think, yes. Really?
Looking back, I probably could have chose a better person to do karaoke on than Eminem.
No, well, you didn't know what we don't know back then, what we know now. So
that's true. That was back in like 2011. That was like 15 years ago. Have you ever sang karaoke? Speaking of Ask Me Anything night, I'm going to ask you. Have you ever sang karaoke? And if so, what did you sing?
Absolutely not. Ever, never, ever, ever will I ever. No.
You wouldn't do a duet with me?
No, absolutely not. No.
Why not? I've heard you sing.
That's my introversion. No, that's too much. Yeah.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Honey, I'm the king of introverts.
You asked me, I've told you.
Okay, let me rephrase that question. If you were, what song would you sing? I'll put that out there for everyone. If you've never sang karaoke, what song would you sing? If you have, what have you sang?
Over the Rainbow by Cassidy.
Over the Rainbow.
I love
that song?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. That's got a wide range. I think that would be a difficult song to sing.
Yeah, but I didn't say I would, did I? I said I like the song.
You could rap it somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. That's funny. Because despite being an introvert, I played in a number of bands, And it's easy, even as an introvert, to do that because it's not just you. It'd be a lot harder if I was the lead singer, although I did lead sing a few songs. But by then I was already on the stage and you got your supporting band behind you, so it's not that bad. But when I did sing karaoke, I did Rebel Yell by Billy Idol, Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood, Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. I've done a few more, but those are the ones I can only think of. Oh, Jenny, 8675309. I remember doing that when Brittany was down here with her boyfriend at the time. And we're at this Captain Kurt's Tiki Lounge on Siesta Key. And, they give you a wireless microphone. And I'm doing the whole thing. Jenny, I got your number. 8675309. And I put the microphone out and had people singing it along with me. But I did that with her for a few times. 8675309. And it was fun. And it's recorded somewhere on video. So.
Oh. I'm multitasking. So if you're wondering, because of my scare, I'm literally finding my product key.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking as if I'm kind of not here as well, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Quad B saying, what song do you sing in the shower?
Who's that directed to?
I guess either, but I don't sing in the shower.
I don't shower. I bath. Well, I have to shower around my mum's. I don't enjoy a shower at all. I don't like water going in my face. It's a past life thing.
I like them both, but I don't have a bathtub, so man, I miss taking a bath. Yeah, but I don't sing in the shower. I've never sang one song in the shower. Never, not one. And they say it's great acoustics, but
yeah, you won't catch me singing very often. Like you've lived with me, and I don't sing very often. Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Chrissy says, love to sing with other people, even though I have stage fright. So, Chrissy, if somebody was
stage fright, okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I have remember, I had to be hypnotized to actually introduce mediums at the front of a stage. So, Chrissy, I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, and I'll put this out to both of you then. What if there were a group of people up there? Would you be able to do that with a group of people? It's not just you.
Would I be able to do it if I had to and I had a gun to my head? Of course I would. Would I choose to is another matter. Would I choose to? Why would I choose to if I don't enjoy that sort of thing and it would make me feel sick? So, yeah, no.
I don't know. Sometimes, for me, and I'm only speaking for myself, I like pushing my comfort zone a little further than what I'm comfortable with. Because, for me, it's, a way of expanding my own boundaries and,
but it's
testing.
whether you would, if that's okay, if you would enjoy it, once you did it, you would enjoy it, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
I remember going to this one. There was when I lived in Riverview, one of my best friends, she just retired from the FBI, but her and I would go to this little bar in the middle of a trailer park on the Alafaya River. And they had like the cheapest beer. You could buy a bucket of beer for, $6. And they had karaoke. And I'd get drunk and they had a prop guitar up there. And because I do play guitar, I'd also play the air guitar basically with the prop. And I remember doing like Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood and, putting the guitar behind my head and just jamming. And I was drunk. But that's the thing too. I better have a couple cocktails in me before then. I'm sorry, because I'm not going to go on the stage sober.
No. Yeah, but you enjoy music, don't you? Music is your life. So, yeah, I can understand that.
Before we met, I went and did karaoke with a friend of mine, and she was really good. And it's like, you don't want to go up on stage after someone that's really good because they set the bar high. You want to wait until that one guy is really off key or that one girl and
Go up with them. Go up with them, and then you're just complimentary to them. You get all the round of applause because you did it with them.
Yeah, but she has an incredible voice, and mine's horrible. And
It isn't horrible. You've got a good voice.
I can sing some songs. Like the song I always got to sing, not got to sing, because it's not that I wanted to, but the singers, for some reason, it wasn't necessarily in their range, and it was Jimi Hendrix's Purple Haze. And I can do that blindfolded, lead, rhythm, everything. But I've never done that karaoke. Hey, Tank. Vera says we are the champions.
Okay.
I'd pay to see that.
If I remember right, I think Vera's got a very good voice. If I remember right, I think I've heard her sing.
That'd be challenging. Quad B saying Sweet Caroline when I was a when I bartended. And Shannon's going, hey, hey, my. No, she's not. She's just saying, hey, hey. That was actually a song, though. Oh, we have Heather from France, or as you would say, France, is here joining us. How are you? Hi, Heather. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Heather.
My bathroom has a horrible acoustic. Mine has a horrible smell, but they're not related. Actually, they might be, but...
Have you said hello to everybody?
Kind of getting there. I don't know. Yeah, you're going to have to go through and get all the likes and all that stuff.
I've got Jeremiah's there. Yes. So we've got Starfeather. Hit the like and share.
Go
ahead. Where else have we got? Laurie, happy Tuesday, Chrissy. There's Chrissy again, and Julie Ann, spiritual. I shares. What can we ask? Anything, anything. You can even ask for yourself if you want. If there's something that you want to ask us, I'll say I will pick cards for you. You may.
I don't have my cards in front of me, so it's all Allie.
Tape dispenser. Hello. Lisa, Jeremiah, I've got your liked and shared. And Lisa, I've got your liked and shared there. And Mel D, I got you as well. Thank you, Mel D. And Vera liked and shared as well. Thank you, Vera. So we're starting new sheets here. Guys, if anybody's new here, they're wondering what we're talking about. We give away 2 30-minute readings for just liking, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let us know how many times you've shared, how many times you've liked on who, because sometimes you can like Gregg's, and then or subscribe, so you can do both. So yeah. Personal question? Yes, you can ask a personal question.
Just real
Julie
quick.
Ann. Yeah,
real quick,
I've got
too.
Julie Ann. Who's that one? Julie Ann, got you liked and shared.
For the members of Allie's and the In5D Patreon groups, we have tomorrow is our Insiders Club private chat, 8 p.m. See you there.
Oh, whose birthday is it? Happy birthday to somebody. Whose birthday?
I didn't see anybody saying.
We are the champions. What somebody sing in the shower? Yeah, we've done that one. And Sweet Caroline when I bartended. Oh. Logan is leaving school, and he is going to get. He's been accepted for a job doing bar work, and he's going to do his football, and he's going to earn a bit of money with a job that doesn't really stress him out. So he's just going to do that for now.
Then he's going to get his own place, and
he's going to get his own place with his girlfriend. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah. So.
Well, I wish him all the best.
Shannon Rose. So yeah, he's so Heather Hibbert. Hello, joining from Power Front. I think you've done that one.
You're reiterating all the ones I've already done. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You said that you hadn't done them. You said
no, I didn't do the ones in the initial beginning.
Heather Hibbert 107. Okay, I've got you. Okay, you carry on, darling, because you know where you are.
Okay, well, I was right here with Mel D asking, do you have a daily spiritual practice?
Yes. What's yours?
Oh, you said yes. I'll let you answer. I already know what mine are. Go ahead.
Every morning, I'll click my fingers twice. That puts my bubble up around myself. It's just a protection energy.
Both fingers or one hand?
2 fingers together.
Hold your arms and blink too.
And that just puts my protection up. And if I'm feeling as if there are, like before a show, I do the same thing and mirrors. So if anybody's sending any crap at me, it's going to go back at them. So, yeah, positive stuff is going to come back at them. So, yeah.
I wiggle my nose and wish for the best. No. Actually, when I go to the beach, I do a number of things. My walk of gratitude, and that's huge because I usually walk down to this seawall, and then the seawall is my reminder to give out gratitude, and I combine that with Ho'oponopono. So basically what I'm saying is, dear creator, source, universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, friends and family on both sides of the veil, galactic neighbors and friends, higher self, and Mother Earth. I'm sorry if I don't say this as often as I should. Please forgive me. Thank you for all abundance and everything that's good in life. And I promise to listen with open eyes, ears, mind, and heart. More than anything, I love you all. Thank you. And I'll throw other things in there. Please help me turn on my beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA so I can help myself and heal myself and humanity and humanity's best interest, stuff like that. And when I'm walking also to the wall and back, I also I call it a love bubble meditation. Basically what I'm doing is magnifying my energy. So, and it's going out as far as I can see. So basically in my mind, because all thoughts are energy, in my mind, I'm envisioning that it's a big family reunion. I don't care the race, ethnicity, color. I just imagine everyone's part of my family, which they are anyway. But when you see someone and you think, oh my God, it's Aunt Carol or Uncle Jim or somebody, you have a different energy to it. And when you're putting that out there, it affects people. So.
Yep, Chrissy won last week.
Great
yeah,
question.
It's because we are all one. And Edgar Casey, I was watching that video again, the Edgar Case one. I wanted to watch it again. And it basically said the top 10. One of them was about we all kind of linked together and realized that we're here together as one.
Yeah. And we basically, our energies hook up. And I think at that point, that's where we would be able to read each other's energetic code. You wouldn't need physical bodies because everyone has this unique energy signature.
Yeah.
So what's this? I land and share. I and share.
Yep. I know. I got it.
Okay.
Tink, baby, what do you want?
And there is finally catching a reading live stream. Been subscribed for a while. Subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Spiritual Blue.
All right, I've got. I've got to put that in. True Blue.
That's the karaoke song to sing is Happy Birthday. There you go. I think the original key was G, but it got moved to C in Happy Birthday. And for some reason, everyone has their own key, and it's usually a key that no one's ever heard before. And there's always people singing out of tune. Oh God! But you know what? It makes me smile, and the loving energy that because you're singing it, like I have Allie sing "Happy Birthday" to me every
I
year.
do, and he makes me every.
I do.
I am not good at singing. Yes.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it because that comes from the heart, even though we're
Yeah.
just singing.
That's outside my comfort zone. It is. But I'll do it for you.
And you did it. You did it on our live show for me.
For you, because I love you.
You must love me if you were to
I
do that.
do. Oh, Brenda Stafford, thank you for sharing. We appreciate you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I used to have Shannon, when I lived in upstate New York. I don't know how they got it in there. That must have been by crane. But I had this like porcelain bear claw tub that was incredibly deep. It was in a home that was from the early 1900s, and the tub itself must have been worth a fortune. But what a beautiful tub! I loved taking baths in there.
Sorry.
Yeah, so and that's okay. No, I was just on Shannon.
No,
right
I'm
here.
trying to get up the because I can't find the end of Brenda Stafford 3 and then something. I can't get the end of it. So because we haven't seen her. Oh, could you get it up again?
I'm
right,
trying.
There we go. It's 665 because it's not coming up on our little list there. Thank you. I've got it now. Thank you.
And thank you for sharing. Hi to Melissa from New Zealand.
Hi.
I lost my dear friend Travis suddenly on July 19th last year. Does he have a message for me, please? And I'll let you
Okay.
go to it.
Let me have a look. Okay, I'm tuning in. I don't know if Travis used to, you know, when it's like they needed help or he needed help, but he wouldn't then let people help him. So it's like it was infuriatingly hard because he wouldn't accept it or didn't want it. And I feel as if it was difficult for everybody else. Now he's either talking about this as himself or he's talking about this as in that's what you do. I don't know which way around that is. So if you could let me know what he means by that. There's always been something missing, and that something missing, that emptiness. I don't know, you know, is this how you're feeling now? This emptiness, needing to fulfill this emptiness and to start to live rather than just exist. It's like he's trying to give you messages on how he wants you to live your life, so that he can watch you, so that he can be around that, you know, to see you living that the best life possible, and to find peace in your heart. You know, there was a lot of struggles going on emotionally around him, and so he had to learn to do this. And I feel that when he went home, as in spiritual home, he had to relearn the balance of it all. So let's so probably more him. I feel very alone. So this is what, you know, this is what he's trying to say. There is something still missing in your life that he's hoping that you can find, that you can find peace and tranquility, that you can find that that middle kind of balance. And he's wanting to see you experience happiness and joy, so that he can live it with you. You know, obviously he's not physically here, but he'll be watching. Also, you know, sometimes they're asking whether or not they can be a spirit guide for you, you know, whether he can help you from that end. And all you have to do is to say yes, and it is. And so, you know, if you want him to be around you and able to, you know, help you in any way, that's what he would like to do. But he really wants to see you happy. So that's the message I have for him, for you.
I love you.
I love you too. So yes, I feel him and talk to him all the time. He was a lifeguard, saved many lives and couldn't save. I get it now. Need some self-help. Wow.
Aw.
Yeah.
Here's a random comment from somebody in the chat.
Well, how dare you? My husband won't be happy.
Who is that In5D guy?
Who is he? Who is
How
he?
dare he? I'll kick his ass. So this is interesting. I just started, well, my friend Chuck, his daughter was reading Wayne Dyer's book on, I forgot the title, Some Ways to Change Your Life. It's basically on the all the basically the thoughts of the Taoism, and I find it really quite interesting. And I'm doing like one verse a week, and it's really quite fascinating. And I think it has the potential to be transformational as well. So if anyone has read that book, let me know and what you've gotten out of it. Like the first verse basically talks about duality and polarity, and that everything is nothing and nothing is everything. You know, you can look at a tree and see 10,000 branches, but you don't see the 10,000 roots that are below it. You know, and it's a matter of perception on basically everything that comes into our life. So it's really quite deep and profound. And if you enjoy thinking in those kind of ways, yeah, check it out.
Isn't it funny? You see, as I'm watching like Tony Robbins and watching that, you're doing the same thing with Wayne.
In a different way. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I do know that there has been speculative talk about Wayne Dwyer. And you see, if anybody's any good out there, any good at changing anybody for the better, you do realize that the dark ones will come across and try and smear their name and try and make them not credible. So so you just have to go with your feeling. How does this person feel to you? Do you feel as if you can trust this person? And if the answer is yes, then happy days. So
Then let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Yeah. The name of it is Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. So yeah, that's
okay.
And there's an audio book on YouTube. It's 9 hours long. I actually downloaded it and fell asleep listening to it, but I only want to work on one verse a week. And there's, I don't know, 70, 80 verses in there. So yeah, pretty cool.
Okay. Oh. What's the next question? Crystal Princess. There we go. My boyfriend recently lost his best friend. I'm so sorry. And then had a near-death experience. Since he's been home, he has been making all this music. Is Tita guiding him? Tita. Is that Tita is his name? I would say yes, absolutely. If that is the guy's name that passed, his friend will be helping. Yeah, they obviously connected on a higher level, for sure. Yeah. So, so Chrissy said she's read that book a long time ago. Nice. Yeah. It's good. Any more questions anyone's got? Even if it's for themselves.
We can just chat if you want. That's what, you don't want to chat with me? Is that what you're saying?
I do. Of course I do.
I mean, it's quite obvious. Ask us anything down there. Big yellow letters.
It is. It is. So you're doing a lot of new work. You're using the new package with your video creating.
It is so much fun. It's challenging. It's hard to do, and they only give you it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. They give you 15 million credits, but just to do one little clip, it takes you like 500,000 credits. And when you have to do that 5 or 6 times to get it correct, just for that little clip, it can chew credits up like that. And you really have to know your prompts, what you're feeding into the program to get what your desired result is. It's challenging, but man, if I had unlimited money, I would just, man, I would make some amazing stuff. But I got to be judicious with the credits I have each month. And man, I'm really enjoying it. I've got so many great ideas of things I want to do now that I see the possibilities. Let me play that real quick. The time travel.
Yeah, that's really good. Really good.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Whoops. Okay, let me get it up here. There we go. And let's hit play. Did you ever wonder if time travel was actually possible? Do you find yourself attracted to movies that feature time travel? Does something smile deep within? These are like all of my, and I should say our, because I know you enjoy these movies too. Most of the beginning scenes are just from scenes from amazing time travel movies. I've always had an affinity towards these kind of movies. It's my favorite genre in movies, period. I love time travel because I firmly believe that we've done it. We've been there and we can do it. In your soul, when you think about the possibility of time travel, we only have 20 of the 64 codons in our DNA active. So what if you could figure out how to activate every beneficial DNA codon, and we're able to tap into the superpowers we all have but were suppressed, including the ability to time travel? From quantum physics professors to philosophers, time travel has been a highly debated topic since the inception of time. Is it possible to travel through time? And if so, what would happen if you saw yourself? Would the ripple effect come into play if you somehow changed the course of history, even in a minute way? Some theoretical physicists, quantum physicians, and metaphysicians believe that all time exists at once, while many traditional scientists see time as being linear and unfolding in a chronological order. It's like having your own genie bottle. Don't get jealous. And being able to do just about anything. Even Albert Einstein believed that one may be able to travel through time through wormholes and the folding of the fabric between space and time. If you could travel through time, where would you go and what would you want to see or witness? Is there a band or a concert you'd love to see as an observer? or maybe an epic point in time like the Roaring 20s, the Renaissance era. Maybe you would like to revisit your childhood, your family and friends. We're all safe and sound back in the good old 2000s. Yeah, I gave Captain Picard my other t-shirt. That was fun, and what I can tell you about this video is the night I completed it, I had an amazing dream about building a futuristic community where the homes and streetlights were arranged in sacred geometry patterns, where if you flew over the community at night, you'd see various sacred geometry forms. So simply watching this video expanded my consciousness, and that was something that was an amazing byproduct, this creation out of nothing, aided by AI. So I'll be doing more videos like this using AI, so be sure to like and share and subscribe for more mind-expanding scenarios. Right now I'm already working on what the event will be like, so if you have any other ideas or suggestions, leave them in the more info section or in the comment section. Until the next time, I'm Gregg Prescott.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Absolutely wow. It's
that Star Trek episode is my favorite one. It's called Transfiguration, where the light being comes.
yeah.
It's an amazing episode, and it was really cool to recreate and be part of that scene.
Wow. That's amazing. Really. Just I was blown away by it. Really. It's like gone from already good videos to, my goodness, just
Thank you.
crazy good. So yeah.
Thank you. I'm using Galaxy AI, and it's not cheap either. So yeah, it's hard, and you're going to go through a lot of credits quickly. Although you can sign in, and there's like free credits that they give away every day, which helps, but it's not a whole hell of a lot. Also, they have an image generator there that's really good, but you can actually use their AI chat and still get really good image generators without using up your credits. So that's just a little tip I figured out.
That's way above what I could ever do. Yes, that's yeah.
No, you can teach yourself. And I taught myself this, I taught myself how to build a website from scratch. The first prototypes of my first two websites were completely HTML, but I taught myself that. If I can do it, you guys can do it.
No.
If you have the urge and the drive to do it, you can do it.
You had the urgent drive, yes, I suppose you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by anything that has come out from the Epstein files? Great question.
I haven't studied it enough, but what I've seen is like we're wanting this disclosure. We're wanting it. I'm hungry for it. So I'm kind of relying on other people or other video creators to do it, because I don't have time to go through it all. But I'm, what I'm seeing is like, yeah, bring it. What about you?
I found it interesting that Elon denied all the Epstein stuff, but as it turns out, he was very inquisitive about going to Epstein Island on a Friday night one time. Interesting.
I'm going to say that there are a lot of people out there who went across to Epstein Island to see what was actually going on. So there were a few white hat operations going on there. I had that confirmed by my guides. I'm not saying it was him. I'm just saying that there are some people.
What's the latest on the sleep tests? Thank you for asking. I think because I had been doing keto, I no longer have sleep apnea. So they originally had me scheduled for 2 sleep studies, one on December 5th and then one on the 19th, 2 weeks later. But they canceled the second one and said, hey, you're fine. I thought, well, that's cool because I know I scared the shit out of my ex-wife when I was sleeping.
Scare the shit out of me as well, darling. You stop breathing, and then you all of a sudden you go, you do that several times a night. Yeah.
Here's another good question coming from Jason. Are we on a new timeline? Hi, Gregg and Allie.
You go.
I think it's obvious, at least to me, that we are. And we're in that transition phase. If you're an astrologer, you could call it a cusp. Here's the age of Pisces, here's the age of Aquarius. We're transitioning into that. And what we're seeing as proof, number one, are the Mandela effects showing us how timelines are converging right now. And another thing would be NPCs, how we're seeing people, non-player characters, if you don't know what those are, we're seeing people out there that are kind of like filling in. And I think a lot of us are still here to do the work that we came here to do. I probably should have not been here because of all the things that I've gone through. I was just telling Allie that, I have a 50% blockage in my carotid arteries. I just found out this week. So who knows how long I'm going to be here, but for as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep doing what I do. But we're seeing lots of things out there that are showing us as tangible proof that things are already in the process of changing right now. So, just hang in there. We all in this genre have that feeling that we're on the precipice of something magnanimous. We can sense, feel it. There's electricity in the air that's telling us that something big is about to happen, that we're on that precipice right now. But when, we don't know, but everyone's feeling it. And we're seeing these tangible pieces of proof as evidence. Go ahead, hon.
Yeah. So Gregg told me what he just told you guys. And then my computer went wrong. And it's like, really, at this particular point, you're going to do this? So I couldn't even respond to him. So obviously that is really shocking, scary news. So just can you please send some healing to Gregg's archeries and anything else that he needs, please. I'll be doing the same thing, obviously. Yeah. I've lost what the question was now because I just heard, just was overwhelmed by what you were saying.
Are we on a new timeline? From
timeline?
Jason?
Absolutely, we are, and we are going to keep jumping. So, the Edgar Case one, where one of his a few of his predictions were quite low vibration. Not because it's his fault; it's just what he was seeing. We have shifted. So that's why those are not going to happen. The ones where certain cities are going to be underwater and certain things are going to happen, disasters and things. Because of everybody's spirituality and as a collective, we are thinking outside the box when it comes to our power and what we are capable of. Absolutely, we are we're shifting. We're shifting timelines and we are more than capable of doing that. It just goes to show when there's hurricanes that are when they predict these hurricanes are going to be I don't know, a level whatever it is, and they actually turn out to be much lower, and that is because of the power of thought. That is because partly we're going they rely on us and our fear to ramp it up, when actually spiritual people are going, we're ramping this down. This is not going to happen. And so the power of the collective is what changes these timelines for the better. And so well done us. So yeah, that's
I
my
agree.
answer.
And I want to also mention, and I mentioned this, I don't know, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that I've noticed a lot more men are waking up, and we need you guys. Yeah, and thank you and welcome aboard, because back, gosh, 15 years ago when I started doing conferences, is basically, 80% women and 20% men. Out of the 20% men, probably 90% were gay. There wasn't many of straight men that were in this genre back then, but we're seeing many, many, many more straight men waking up and jumping aboard. And hey, we welcome all of you. And it doesn't matter what your orientation preferences is, but that's something I have noticed. I've also noticed that we've picked up a lot of following down in below the equator, New Zealand, Australia, especially. I think Australia, Melbourne, Sydney. There's one other city there in Melbourne that we're reaching a lot of people at. And so, and obviously we reach people all around the world, and we're grateful for each and every one of you. And I've said this before, but it's worth re-mentioning. If you envision that every person that's awakened is holding a candle, it's going to light up the grid all around the
Yes.
world. And these are all points that we all connect with each other, because this is energy that we're putting out there. And that's how we are connecting with one another. God, I got goosebumps. If my hair wasn't in a ponytail, it'd be standing up. But that's how we do connect with one another. And
We do.
yeah, the whole planet would be lit up right now. So everyone is exactly where you need to be right now. Even though you might be thinking, oh shit, man, I don't want to be in upstate New York. It's fucking cold, it's snowing, but you're there for a reason, and you're helping align that grid. And thank you to everyone for who is doing what they're doing, even if it's, random acts of kindness and not telling anybody about it. Thank you, everyone, for holding your light.
Does EDTA help with arterial blockages?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Could you ask your surgeon maybe? I mean,
I'll write that down though.
yeah,
But thank you.
yeah. Hopefully something can be done. Yeah.
Jeremy Built. Hi, Jeremy. That's a new name here. He's saying In5D was where I started my journey 10 plus years ago. Right on. Thank you for helping me get out of the box and into reality. Hey, our pleasure. Thank you. And thank you for being with us throughout the years. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was before my time as well. Definitely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you were awake and doing your own thing in your own way. You've
I
been
was
doing
doing conspiracy nights I was doing at my house. And
and
there were
you've done
black SUVs outside, tinted windows outside my home at the time, because I put it on Facebook. I did. It's like, we're
and
doing conspiracy night.
you've done tarot for 35 years too. So I mean, you've been doing your thing and
I'm going to
holding
say
your
35 plus, because I've been saying 35 for a long time now.
I know.
I don't know.
What does a real keto diet mean? That's a good question too, Jeremy. For me, I love the keto because yeah, I'm a carnivore. I do eat meat. I'm not big on veggies, so but I can, to get vegetables, I can drink low sodium V8 juice, just not a lot of it. The downside is no carbs or very little or few. So that means no pizza, milk, ice cream, a lot of yummy stuff that we're used to eating. And the hardest part is staying true, but also, even if you don't stay true, it's okay to have that cheat day once in a in a while. If you're you've been good on your diet for a month and you're craving pizza, go for it. Go for it. Enjoy life. That's the biggest thing. I'm not sure what kind of misinformation you're getting on keto, but honestly, if you keep your carbohydrates to under 50 a day, you're going to lose weight, period. Doesn't matter what you eat as long as you keep those carbs under 50 and, smaller portions. Also, I recommend intermittent fasting and start out with maybe 12 hours. So you can eat from 8 in the morning until 8 at night and then cut it back a little. I got to the point where I couldn't eat until like 1 o'clock and I'd only eat until like 5. So I gave myself like a 4 hour window. But if you gradually do that, hi Tinky. But if you gradually do that, your body's not even going to notice that, and you won't even notice the not having food for those 20 hours. So, but you got to have the willpower and the drive to do it, to set your mind and say, this is what I'm going to do, and hold yourself accountable. I have a weight guru scale that has Bluetooth. So, I weigh myself often to check my progress. So, I mean, and that's one way that you can hold yourself accountable. I also have a piece of paper with all my goals and outlines right by my bed. So that's one of the first things I see when I wake up. Hope that helps. And good luck if you plan on doing that too. It's really a great diet, I think. But also your A1C levels will probably drop as well. So there's a lot of good benefits for it. And if you're going to do it, good luck. Let us know how you're doing on it.
Yeah. So we've got a question here. I recently graduated from college and trying to find the way in my 20s. Can I have a card pull for guidance, please? Absolutely. I'm going to do the Major Arcana card for you and see what they want to tell you. Okay, strength and courage. Okay, strength and courage is needed. Okay, and be determined. Okay, so create the goal that you want in your mind, lock it in, and keep going. So it's like stepping stones that lead up to it. So do something towards your goal every single day, whether that's research, whether that's kind of psyching yourself up. But you also need the temperance, you need the balance in your life. So you have to have the happiness. You have to go and do things that make you feel glad to be alive. It's really important. But your dreams are so, whatever your dreams are, they have to make your heart sing. It's no good just going after a job, going after something just because it earns good money. Spiritual people can't work like that. It has to be something that is really true to your personality and true to helping others. There has to be some element of that in it. But you'll do really well. I can see it. You've got the courage and strength in your power bank. I'm going to say your power bank. You've got all that. So yeah, use it to your advantage. Stay focused but enjoy, and make sure there's lots of laughter in your life. There you go. That's what I get. Let's have a look and see what else we've got.
Real quick, I just want to answer this one real quick. I think you kind of jumped ahead of me, and there's some stuff that we missed.
Oh, I thought we'd lost some. Are you sure? No. That's really weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you jumped ahead. That's really bizarre.
No, you're ahead of me. Is that sleep anomaly gone where your sleep state didn't change? That's a great question, and thank you for asking, Quad B. What they told me was that I no longer have sleep apnea, but I never asked them about that. That would have been a great question, and maybe I certainly they have the results there that they could look into that, because I'm curious too, because I don't feel like it's changed, because I can fall asleep and instantly dream still, and I don't know if I'm staying there all night or just initially. So yeah, great question. Let me scroll back a little. Aw. Thank you guys for helping all of us connect, finding In5D. That's really helped me feel like I'm not alone.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
it's lovely.
And you're not. We have such an amazing community here. I couldn't be, especially, the In5D matriarch here. Allie has been like the cherry on top of the sundae. It's been, In5D is whole and complete now. So,
No, thank you,
and so many
darling.
amazing people that we see as regulars in the chat or on Facebook or on the Patreon meetups and stuff like that. Just genuine people, and they can tell you as much as anyone else that, and anyone that I know here in Sarasota or in England. What you guys see right now, this is us, not in front of the camera. You get, actually, Ellie and I might be a little bit more crude, but in a playful way to each other. And but that's it. I mean, just real people, and and that's what it seems like you guys are too. You guys are, we're all reflecting each other.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it's the magnetism. We are magnets. You're magnets, and we generate together. Star family. So, what's on that poster behind Gregg is it bringing Star family together. Yeah, it's the truth.
Okay.
It was a vision that you had, isn't it? It was what you downloaded, and you've been doing it.
Yeah, I've been guided to build In5D, and yeah, they even gave me the name In5D. That wasn't my creation. That was a download, and it was brilliant. 4 characters that's instantly available in a day and age where you're it's hard to find something so short and memorable for a website, and it's what they gave me. I didn't think it was available at all. I thought it was too simple to. And I went online and typed it in. I'm like, holy shit, it is available. Thank you, universe. Hi, Tinky Tink Tink. Pretty girl.
She wants to be part of the show today.
Aww.
So that's that, don't you?
At least you don't have like beads in front of you.
I know. Yeah, I've got 4 guinea pigs over there as well. I mean, it's a massive cage. I'm babysitting. They're not mine. I'm just.
I was going to say, I thought you gave them back, or.
I did, yes, and so she's on holiday. Logan's over there looking after the dogs, and there was 3 cages full because there was an oops moment when when I was staying over the last time, and Mum came over, and these guinea pigs were just all over the place, separated the girls and the boys. And my mum picked up this guinea pig and said, "Well, how did you get out? Oh, you naughty guinea pig!" and put it back in. Only to find out that that guinea pig that was a boy, and it went in with the girls. And so all of these mummies had babies, and of course it's winter time, and of course nobody wants to buy any piggies in the winter time. And so that's why. And then she's on holiday, and she thought Logan could probably do a couple of cages, but I'm having this. So.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Ellie was busy finding you in your dreams.
Yeah. Yes.
I am so grateful. Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh, this is lovely, everybody.
Snow is beautiful despite it being manipulated. And I've said this many times that, God, I hate snow, but one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see is a blizzard at night if you live by a street light and you can see the snow coming down underneath the street light. Or like sometimes the wind will blow and it will shift like a school of fish. It's incredibly beautiful. And then everything coated with a nice, white powder all over the place. 2 or 3 days later, it turns brown. Your back is killing you from shoveling. I don't miss that crap. I was just telling Allie before we came on, I was like, shit, I can't believe I'm still tan. I haven't been out in the sun in like a month.
Up against me, everybody's tanned, love.
Yeah, you and your alabaster white
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
You look like a China doll.
Oh, I know. I haven't had a summer holiday since Ria's wedding in 2000. I don't know when. It was a long time ago.
Here's another thing I got to write down. Resveratrol. Resveratrol. I'll look into that too. Thank you. I hope there is something out there. Thank you, Lisa. That can, because I can almost feel the pressure in the arteries there of
I'm
the
so
blood.
surprised that your doctor would give you that news and say, all right, then off you go then. Especially in America, they just can't wait to operate. They can't wait to give you treatments.
Well, the thing is, there's not a lot you can do, honestly.
Not stents.
Well, that might be a possibility if it continues to get worse. But you can't really make it any better. You can just kind of maintain and hope that you don't get a blood clot that goes up there. Yeah.
Oh well, I don't like it.
I was going to ask if you had implemented intermittent fasting. It reverses diabetes. I didn't know that.
I'll be back in a moment, okay?
Okay, my love. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in intermittent fasting. You know, like I said, if you're going to do the keto diet, you can work your way down to those 4 hours. You can eat whatever you want in those 4 hours, basically, as long as you keep the carbs under 50. And by the time you go to bed, the next day, what I end up doing is I'm thinking about, okay, well, I've got some chicken put aside. What am I going to do with the chicken, or some burger or something like that? Or I'm thinking, what kind of chicken wings am I going to make the next day? So you got plenty of time to think about your next meal, in other words. And please send Allie loving, healing energy. She didn't put that. It says her name on there, but it's coming up. I put that in. And thank you, Vera. Loads of healing energy to anyone who needs it. Absolutely. Allie, it's like Allie is Mother Earth and your father, time traveler. Crude, not you, Gregg. Oh, fuck yeah. I think a lot of us too are, I'm not that kind of person that's all namaste 24/7, 365. My heart's there. Sometimes I'm a ball buster. And sometimes I'm going to have a cocktail. Sometimes I'm going to swear, you know, but my heart is always there. That's always 24/7, 365, you know, and I guarantee a lot of you guys are too. Because, who wants to be around a fake, pretentious bullshit artist? Fuck that. And there's my swearing. But I think that's why, a lot of people can relate to Allie and me is yeah, we're real. Always thought, always have thought the snow looks like crystals, and it is. Yeah. And up at this and up the at I think yeah, up at the Stephen Pass Ski Resort by myself, you can see the perfect sacred geometry in the flake. I saw some guy posted a video of snow hitting his deck. It looked like rice, not no flakes. But I thought, well, there might be an excuse for that. Maybe it froze as it was hitting, and didn't have time to formulate into a flake. But I did find that peculiar. Yeah, Brenda, I wish I could find my real purpose since I have awakened in 2020. I have some very interesting dreams. I'm 52 and I'm lost. I was a nurse for 30 years and walked away in 2022. Oh my gosh. Wow. Just real quick, Brenda, and I'll turn it over to Allie to get her thoughts on it. One of my favorite things to do is to ask people, if there's no such thing as money, what would you be doing in your life? Because that's going to help guide you to your life purpose, to what brings you joy. And there's no greater joy than being able to support yourself doing something that you love to do. So we'll put it out there to you and anyone else that's watching right now. If there was no such thing as money, what would you be doing? I guarantee Allie and I would still be here every Tuesday night doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
See, I think when you find your life purpose and you're lucky enough to be living it, you want it for everybody. You do. And when people come to have a reading, on this subject, the first thing I would ask is, when you was a child, what did you love to do? Did you love to be around animals, or was you kind of like one that played with dolls, or was you interested in healing and hospitals and things like that? What is it that you liked to do? And that will usually give you coloring, or making things, being creative. That will probably give you an idea, because it's your inner child usually sets that tone right from the beginning. So what did you like to do?
For me, when I was a kid in school, every quarter, the back of my report card would say fails to pay attention. Why? Because I was daydreaming. You too?
She's away with the fairies, was always the way with the fairies.
That's funny. I used to date a woman who said she flies with the fairies, and must be something about fairies that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. I like the fairies. So it's like I was always looking out the window, or I was the clown in the class. I was always just taking the piss out of the whole thing. I didn't take it seriously. Yeah.
But for me, yeah, I remember looking out the window and hearing the birds chirp and seeing
You wanted to
traffic.
be outside, not inside.
And whatever they were teaching was incredibly boring. But this was part of my process on finding out what it was that I needed to do with my life. So what I found was that daydreaming had my mind elsewhere, and I
Yeah.
was always wondering, why can't I pay attention? I'm asking myself these inner questions.
Yeah.
But that led me, why do we do what we do? Why do we say what we say? That led me into going eventually into psychology. And once I went to school for psychology, I graduated with honors for my BA and my master's degrees, and did something I really loved doing until I got that galactic download that told me to build In5D, and here we all are. But you'll find, and you'll see patterns within your life as well that are constantly guiding you exactly where you need to be, doing what you need to do. Pay attention. You know, it's been since 2020, and every day you're waking up a little bit more. And I think you're going to start seeing some of those signs on more specifically what you should be doing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that are stuck at the moment. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
What did your doctor say? He just told me that there was a 50%. They did some kind of ultrasound and whatever else they did to look at my carotid arteries, and they sent that information to my primary care physician. So he's not really the specialist in it, but he did say that it's, you know, it is 50% clogged on both sides. So
That's
I don't know.
scary shit. That
Yeah,
is scary shit.
because you can feel it. You know, if you go up to where your arteries are, you can feel. Yeah, never mind. I don't want to go there. But yeah, so, you know, one thing I did learn when I was a kid, you know, growing up, I was Christian, Methodist. You know, I've mentioned many times that I almost got kicked out of Sunday school for asking too many questions. But the number one thing I feared when I was a kid was death. I don't fear that anymore, because once you realize that you never die, there's nothing to fear. Santos Bonacci said the most profound thing I've ever heard. He said, once the sperm fertilizes the egg, you begin the dying process. You were alive before that. It's true. So there's nothing to fear. We'll see each other again on the other side of the veil, or if we all just happen to move on to our next stage of spiritual progression while we're still in this vessel, one way or another. We've all done this before, probably together as a soul group, many of us.
Yeah, that's why we're drawn together.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah. No, he didn't take the COVID shot. No.
All to the no.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine if he did? Oh my goodness.
I don't think I'd be here.
Goodness. Yeah.
What if you don't remember being able to be a child? Why don't
Then when you let yourself go, what do you do? What
Yeah.
do you like making things? Do you like doodling? Do you like colouring in? Are you a lover of animals? You know, do you always want to care for others and look after them? Do you like children? Do children make your heart sing?
I like, you know, when I go to the beach, part of my exercise is playing bocce ball. But what am I doing? I'm playing ball. I'm on the beach. I'm playing ball. That's my inner child coming out. Allie,
Yeah.
she makes jewelry, you know, and beads and stuff, and that's her inner child coming out. When we're together and out in public, we'll do. Oh wow! When we're together in public, we will just be like the biggest kids, adult children, and do the stupidest things. Not stupid, but like when we went to the restaurant, we put intentionally posed with, there it is, with spinach in our teeth. Yeah. Swami Tommy. Yeah. You know, just goofing around. Yeah. And making those silly faces, and we're just goofballs. And, you know, find the stuff that brings that inner child out within you. You know, it's there. Just bring it out. It wants to come out and play.
So there you go. You are probably a born healer, wanting to heal people, maybe therapists or healing in some way. So very good in science. There is quantum. Was it quantum healing? No, quantum.
QHHT.
No, it's not what I'm thinking of. Quantum physics.
Oh.
Quantum physics is a mixture of science and the spiritual, isn't it? So, there are things that you can delve down into there. Some people, it's like maybe that can only be a hobby, because there's you've got no way at this moment in earning money out of it, but you've got a hobby. As long as you do your job, which kind of gets you your the money, your play money. It's like, it might not be a job that you love, but it's a job that you get on well with everybody that you're working with, and you don't hate it. You get that, and then when you've got your playtime, you can do your fun stuff. So, but there has to be the balance. You can't just hate your job and then do nothing else, and then you go to work the next day, do nothing else. It's that makes your inner child just shrivel up, and that's no good.
Yeah. There's our Arcturian star sister, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
I've had a lovely long conversation with Sarah recently. It was so lovely. Yeah, she did a reading, and there's so much going on with her. But yeah, she said, I can tell you, so I will. Yeah, not right now, but
okay. Yeah, she has such a beautiful heart, just a beautiful person. We're just so grateful that she's part of our lives. Do you take CoQ10? No, I have it, but I have a box of supplements right next to my heart medicine that I have to take. And that's not in the ones that I'm taking right now, but I do have it, and I have taken it. I haven't noticed much difference, though. Hi to Claudette. How are you? Thanks for being here. Just got in. Had to work late.
These are all the ones I'm taking. I mean, are just ridiculous, the amount I take.
Healing in hospitals. I bet a lot of people that are nurses, doctors, CNAs in the medical field, I bet you they were healers in past lives, shamans or
medicine women or medicine men, Native American herbalists, things like that.
That's a great idea from Vera. I used a stuffed animal to hug my inner child and gave it what I needed as a child. So that's projection into the stuffed animal. Then I took my inner child by the hand, I'm assuming, to walk with me. Yeah, that's a great idea, Vera. I was easily distracted. She does that. She easily distracts me.
I do it deliberately.
Just being you does that.
It's got to be done.
Hi to Truth Wave. How
Truth
are
Wave.
you?
Hello.
Joining us.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you're new here and you've subscribed, please let us know, because I'll add you to our draw that we do at the end of every month. Okay, we give out two 30-minute readings to somebody just by sharing, liking, or subscribing. If you do all three, then put you down 3 times. If you've shared I don't know, 7 times, then we put you down 7 times. So yeah.
Claudette said that she has a pharmacist friend, and he said biological healing is coming quickly. What does that mean, Claudette? Biological healing, is that DNA kind of thing where we're eliminating? I heard, no, I can't say it here because YouTube.
Spell it out.
Jabs are going to be the thing of the past, at least. Yeah. Here in Florida, you don't have to have any, period. Any.
I've heard that they can take away a child if the mother doesn't let them have the jabs.
Maybe
That
elsewhere,
surely
but not
that's
in Florida.
yeah, but surely that's not anywhere in America, is it?
No.
Is that really the case in
Well, it
America?
could be in some of those liberal states where
Oh, I'd be moving out of those states big time. There's no
there's a
way
lot
I'd
of
allow that.
let's see. Frankie. Hi, Frankie G. He says,
Frankie G.
I started a healing inner child program at my community center,
I
and
love
couldn't believe
that.
that I have a full class. What a great idea.
Well done. Well done. I love
Great
that.
idea. Yeah. What a blast that must be, too. Just a bunch of adults acting like children.
Yeah.
And all the laughter that must be going on there.
Yeah. Love it. Tinky's got her inner child out. She is chasing her tail right now. She's
Oh, my. Hi to Go Weast. That's a new name. Not all hospitals are good. Not all doctors are good. Not all
That's right.
doctors are good. Mayo Clinic, St. Mary's, IBM. All the info in those links don't steer anyone in the wrong. Not all are bad, but some are terrible. I have a hard time with, companies like Red Cross, American Cancer Society, and I just have a hard time because my gut's telling me, and you guys feel the same way probably, a lot of money laundering, and the cures that probably do exist aren't being shown.
I believe there are cures for the cancer and everything.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
And that our technology is being suppressed as well. We're
Yes.
easily 50 years behind what the technology is already available to do.
Yeah. And they give it away in films as well. They give it all away in films. And, so they had med beds back in wonderful film with, it was Matt Damon, I think it was. And this little girl needed healing, and he put them on this bed, and then the dome came over and, brought this back to life, near on dead and back to life and good as new. Though that is there. I've remote viewed the future along with a lot of you guys. We know it's coming. And I believe that it's out there. I believe that this is why Trump is doing so well, because he is on this. He is on this. He is having this this on himself because he's got a job to do. So, yeah.
Truth Wave. Oh, fun! This is my third time to catch the end of your show. Better late than never. We welcome you aboard. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So a little further clarification. With biological healing, they will clear out arteries. It will be amazing, my friend said. Yeah, bring that on. Because I asked Grok, and Grok said about 10 years. So bring it on.
What did Grok say? 10 years?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Tell me. I didn't hear the first bit.
We don't have to go there.
Oh.
You could figure it out.
No, because I didn't know the first part of the thing. I don't know if you were talking about med beds.
No, longevity for me.
Oh, that's just a number.
I know.
Not with all the healing and everything.
Whatever happens, happens. I live without fear in that.
It's the same with me. I've got health issues galore that could take me any time at all.
I know. And we laugh. We laugh about it. Because what are you going to do? So, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't. A lot of shit. Yeah. It just is. It just is, Hi to Mary Wins. How are you?
Hi, Mary Wins. It's lovely to see your little name come up. It's good.
Chrissy says in Illinois, when I taught children had to have specific or they could not attend. Well, that's Illinois.
Well, then I'd do the middle finger and say, I'm teaching them at home.
Yeah. Or move. Get out of Illinois.
I can imagine Chrissy being a wonderful teacher. She's got such a brilliant inner child. She has.
Yes. She often has like cartoon characters.
Always.
And stuff. Yeah. CPS, Child Protection Services, can be called, and child taken due to neglect. Yeah.
How dare they? It's the child is not theirs, and this is where it's all gone wrong.
It's not their decision to make either.
It's not their decision, but the child isn't theirs. So when at school they say the parents can actually go to prison here if their child is not going to school and there's loads of absences, they can arrest they find the mother or father, and then they can actually take them to prison because their child's not going to school. What gives them the right to do that? It's like the whole thing's wonky.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong with this picture. Yeah.
Yes. But that, I always have to say what we're seeing, the change, it all has to be, the spotlight has to be on all of this. A lot of what's going on is a white hat operation. And I know it's ugly, but we have to see how ugly it is, because you can't tell somebody how bad it is. They have to see it. They have to experience it. Their life has to become uncomfortable until they go, oh, okay, now that does affect me. So now I'm going to get down that rabbit hole. But until it actually affects each person in a negative way, that's when, there's an AI character here in the UK, and she's got purple hair, and is basically talking and saying, you guys who want the boats to still come over, the look of Britain is going to be like this. And there was all these people in burqas with just the eyes. It's like, this is your surroundings. Are you sure that's what you want? And it's basically eye-opening comments and videos, and they can't do a thing because it's an AI. So they can't arrest an AI. And so they're going mad now. All of the liberals, they're going mad. It's like, how dare you? It's like, well, it's waking people up, isn't it?
I mean, couldn't they go after the creator and digitally track them?
Maybe, but everybody's doing it. So
Good.
I don't think it's just one creator. I think they're all doing it.
Good.
So it's really good. If I remember, I'll send you some. And Mum, if you're watching this, can you send them to Gregg?
She'll be watching tomorrow. Good morning, Mom.
Hello, Mum.
Hi to Bodie, aka Jeff. Hi
Bodie.
People. Jeff here.
Good to see
Greetings
you.
from Northern Cal. And speaking of healing, chiropractic believes that the power that makes the body heals the body. The power that makes the body heals the body. Chiropractic facilitates. I'm sure this goes on. So it's got to go. Oh, that was the end of this. Chiropractic facilitates. Helps to facilitate, I guess. Making those connections, right? Most of you know what are parasitic infections.
I was just about to click on that one. That's why. Just me. I take it. Ivermectin. So does Gregg. We take it. It's a horse paste, but it says
we're not recommending it. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely.
And there are no side effects. Not
No.
One.
Nope. It's none of that.
Oh gosh. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, don't dry up the questions. Keep asking. Ask anything, even if it's for yourself. you want to ask anything, please let us know.
Erica is saying, hi, Greg and Allie. Greg, not sure if you heard about aged garlic extract. Supposedly slows down plaque buildup in arteries. Okay, right on. I'll write that one down too. So I got resveratrol, EDTA, and aged garlic extract. Okay, thank you for all the suggestions. And I appreciate that. I really do. Here's Linda joining us
Hi,
late.
Linda.
I was in an online healing meditation class. Right on.
Yeah.
No need to apologize. I was so very bad.
Oh,
The
no.
sound was so very bad. I left. Aw.
It's a shame.
See, you could have been here the whole time.
The Crystal Princess, did we do this one? I'm really scary going to hospital. We go often and hate that we can't trust them. I really want to find those med beds.
Mhm.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yepper.
Yeah, it's especially if Trump continues to eat McDonald's. Yes.
No, you mean McDonald's.
McDonald's. I said McDonald's.
No, you said McDonald's that time. I'm like, whoa. Normally you say Mac.
It sounds the same to me. Sounds the same.
McDonald's.
It does.
Oh gosh.
This is you for you.
Yeah.
What do you know about?
I would say, Julianne, to look into AI and helping you come up with ideas, or using AI maybe to, say, write children's books or something and sell them on Amazon, print on demand. It costs you nothing to do that. And if you can find a specific niche that's untapped or relatively little competition, and you're doing stuff that you enjoy doing, that's the most important part, is doing something that you enjoy doing. But that I would look into, using AI and to your benefit. Yeah, I'm doing that with the videos, but it's not like I'm getting paid to do them, because it costs you a lot to do the videos, a lot of credits. But find something that you enjoy doing where you're not shelling out a lot of money. Something like that too would be an ideal way of earning passive income, because you're putting that stuff out there. It's on Amazon forever, and once you develop a reputation, you'll continue having that income coming in even when you're sleeping. Hope that helped.
Yeah. The other thing is to do reels. Cut videos down into reels, because you get a lot more views on it. It's like YouTube and Facebook are, they're not helping people, video creators, with longer videos. They're making it that they want everybody to have the reels and short videos, and so you can do that.
Because people have short attention spans.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I like a lot of my video creators that I watch. They're 20 minutes or an hour long, so I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, some people they haven't got much time, I suppose, to watch those.
Well, we wrap things up here. We've been on for like an hour and 45 minutes, longer than that.
Yeah.
want to thank everybody for joining us, for being here, spending your night with us. We feel honored, grateful, and blessed. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks for being here as well. If you guys have any comments or questions that you'd like to leave, just leave them, on the YouTube channel or Facebook, and we try to read everything. Is there anything you want to finish up with, my love?
If anybody's out there and they're feeling a little bit bleh, and you just need some upliftment, you need somebody to talk about you for however long, if that's what you're needing, and some upliftment and to see some light at the end of the tunnel, then I know that I can help with a reading. I can help. So I'm even making it that accessible, that you can come for as little as $10. Okay, I'm doing quickies now for $10. That's 15 minutes. So you can kind of fire some questions at me for that 15 minutes. You think that might not be long enough, but it is sometimes. Sometimes that's all you need. So it can be for that. There's also $25 is for 30 minutes. That works out about £20. Or you can have $50, which works out £40 for an hour. There's also a 90-minute one, $75. Or you can have 2 hours, which is an in-depth one. Okay, and so that is $100 for that. So there's all sorts. So you basically can pick how long you want, and then you can choose whether you want a past life connection, or whether you want tarot tuition, psychic development, a reading, whether you want a yearly overview, or you just want to ask me questions. Sometimes it is psychic counseling and you just need somebody to talk to, and that's good too. So it's PsychicAlly.net if anybody would like to book one. What about you?
Well, before we go to me, she's amazing. Anyone that's had a reading with her will tell you the same thing, and you won't regret it. So
thank you.
Well, it's true. I would not tell a lie.
No, I when you love doing what you do, I think it shows in whatever you're doing. You love video creating, and it shows. I love doing readings. It shows. So, yeah.
And speaking of which,
Vera,
tomorrow I've got a video premiering at 1:00 p.m. Eastern. And that one is the Three Stooges, 11 things the Bible bans, but you do anyway. And you're gonna totally dig this Three Stooges version of it. And then 15 minutes later, I've got the Super Bowl decode tomorrow at 1:15 Eastern on the In5D YouTube channel. Although if you're on In5D VIP, or if you're on In5D Patreon, it's already up. So you guys get the early releases there. And thank you everyone who's part of In5D VIP and the Patreon. And speaking of which, on Patreon, we have our Insiders Club private chat tomorrow night at 8:00. So for those of you who are in Ally's or my Patreon group, look forward to seeing you then and there. So stay tuned for more incredible videos, and Allie and I will be back next week, and who knows what we're going to be doing, but we had a blast this week, and thank you for joining us. Till the next time, I'm Gregg. This is the hottest goddess, my hottest goddess, and we're sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Go Chiefs.
Indeed.
Bye.
Bye.